Hi, I'm Spencer, and watch Marvel make me a hero. I am a dancer and I live in Los Angeles, California currently. I remember trying every sport when I was growing up and I was horrible, like absolutely horrible at all of them. And then I got to dancing and I loved like the athleticism of it, but it was also this perfect combination of creativity and kind of being able to express yourself. And I don't know, there's just an open-minded world in the dance community. When I'm on stage, there's part of it that makes me feel like a superhero in a way. I was always obsessed with fantasy as a kid, so Marvel and the storybook ballets and Disney was where I lived. I was always obsessed with mythology too, and so that's why I also really connected with Marvel growing up, is that there were parts of myself that I got to connect with, and maybe things about myself I didn't feel comfortable talking about then that I could kind of just identify with in all these different characters and heroes and worlds. I was trying to connect this with my sobriety and going through recovery now, and I've kind of gone through this whole dark past and struggling with that. So I kind of thought of how I could incorporate that into my character in the Marvel universe. I'd like my character to be male and have a similar kind of dancer's build to me, lean and sleek, but also very just strong. So his powers, he has the basic Asgardian powers, which are, increased stamina and increased durability. And, oh yeah, definitely super strength. So I imagine his costume is this kind of collaboration between a high fashion design and an Asgardian designer. So there's this fashion forward quality to it, but also this ancient Asgardian metalworking and design all built into that as well. He, while training, kind of came across Dormammu and got seduced by him and pulled into the dark dimension. He lived there for a while and was kind of training in chaos magic and all this dark magic. I had this idea of a bow staff and a battle axe at the end. Battle axe obviously represents a lot of strength, and the way he moves with it is like a water dancer, I guess. I love the color combination of green and black and silver. I think the black is representative of that dark past and kind of more of this shadowed vibe that I love. And then the accents of silver too, though, add a little bit of lightness to it, like the silver lining. And then just green is my favorite color. I'm never ashamed of my past, but I try and use it as a strength to then help other people. So I kind of see it the same way as him. He uses this chaos magic and dark magic now, and what he learned from the dark dimension to kind of flip everything around and help people either escape from there too, or escape their own darkness and their own kind of struggles and challenges. Y'all nailed it. That shade of green is perfect. It's that kind of Kelly Forest green. And the black shoulder accents. I love the Viking, that kind of Norse pattern on his shoulders too, that kind of give it that also rustic Asgardian vibe as well. And his haircut, I feel like I need to take this and take it to my barber today immediately. The glasses are perfect. The battle axe too is amazing. It's I love the strength of the axe, I love the length of it. It looks super light, you can conjure it just out of nowhere. It really is the perfect outfit for a dancer, because I mean there's so much mobility with no trouble, no constriction. Thanks Marvel for making me a hero.